Hi, Will Brink here at OptimalSWAT.com, and today we're going to start a series on gear reviews. And the first thing we're going to review in the series is the Garrett Holster's Silent Thunder series, which I think people are going to find pretty interesting. And let's get right to this review. What really makes the Garrett Industries holsters unique is their proprietary process of bonding a high-grade leather to kydex. And I don't know how they do it, but it is really quite seamless and really well done. The benefit, of course, is that you get the best of basically all possible worlds between kydex and leather. The insertion and draw is basically has the feel of a really high-grade custom leather holster. It is, of course, dead quiet, and the leather, like any good leather holster, molds itself around the gun, and you have excellent retention here. It is, of course, as you'd expect, dead quiet. You know, like any leather holster, at first it's a little bit snug, but once it molds itself around the gun, it's basically perfect. And of course, you have some retention screws here to tension it up as you like. I think the next thing you're going to notice, of course, is just a very substantially built holster. It's not flimsy by any means. I think this is, of course, a really nice touch. Again, make sure that the gun does not contact your skin. There are other versions of this without this if you don't want it, but I actually like it quite a bit. It rides very comfortably. It's a great CCW holster for civilians, off-duty law enforcement, unless your department dictates what you have to carry for holsters, and then of course it's a moot issue. These aren't the cheapest holsters in the world, but they're not by far the most expensive as custom holsters go. And this is a Galco belt slide holster that retails around 80-90 bucks, and it's not a bad holster, honestly. I mean, I think it ought to cost maybe $30-40, but it's fine. I mean, it's comfortable. It does what it's supposed to do. But for basically $20-30, in that ballpark more, you're looking at a much more substantial holster that will probably last you a lifetime. I can't obviously say how well it wears as far as the leather staying attached to the kydex because it's fairly new. I've been wearing it for a couple of weeks every day, and I have to say I've come to really like it. It does wear on a slight cant. Whether it's a true FBI cant, I couldn't tell you, but it is on a slight cant, and that does make for, again, a really positive draw. I've used it at a couple IDPA matches, and it's been great for that. It's once the leather breaks in and it molds itself around the gun just right, it's a quick draw. Maybe not absolutely as fast as your fastest kydex, but again, this is really a holster. Of course, it's not a competition holster. This is, of course, a daily user's CCW working holster, and for that use, I give it an absolute A+. I hope you enjoyed my review. And please give me some feedback if you have experience with these guys, or if you ever end up with one and want to put your feedback. You can go to OptimalSWAT.com, and where I'll also put up this video and have a thread where people can discuss it. And I'll see you for the next gear review.